hours, the 7th pay panel has come out with its recommendations, which recommends 23.5% pay hike for the government servant, for everyone from the lower levels to the senior levels, going up to 2.5 lakhs as the maximum pay, 18,500 as the lowest minimum income. But already we are seeing reactions come in. Many people unhappy, including the IAS services. We'll be getting reactions on why they're unhappy and what Justice A.K. Mathur, who's the chairperson of the 7th pay panel, we'll talk to him in just a bit. First, let's just hear the different reasons due to which some of these groups are unhappy with what the pay panel has recommended. Let's hear them out.
We are very much dejected. We are dismayed by the recommendations, which are very, very disheartening. Very, very disheartening. Our people are very down, and we are just planning to create a furor. We cannot accept this 7 CPC recommendations. Very, very sarcastically, they have said that we are non-entity. We cannot prove ourselves non-entity. We come from very prestigious exams, and we play a very, very important role. We are not going to accept all such kind of negative recommendations, especially about CSS.
Recommendations are not satisfactory. Satisfactory means disappointing more, because the recommendation minimum, it's very low. The fitment benefit means enhancement, increase. In media it is being propagated to 23% or something. It is 16%. Last time it was 30%. So again it has been brought down.
It's initial days for the 7th Pay Commission, which has just presented its report, but the first signs of protest have already started. The first of the block is the Central Secretariat Forum, who have complained to the Cabinet Secretary as well as to the Prime Minister, saying it's a major penalty not only for them but their other ancillary services. Also, we are told the IS lobby is extremely upset with the 7th Pay Commission, especially because they feel somewhere down the line there's an inbuilt bias towards other services like the IPS and others. So of course, these are first initial reactions. The government of course will study this entire matter. As the Finance Minister indicated, it will take approximately 6 months for this entire report, which is 900 pages, to be looked, and then of course it will be sent to the Union Cabinet to be implemented. With camera person Suresh Kumar NS, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.
So it may be 900 pages, but already we see groups protesting. And as you know, this show has different kind of guests. We have student union leaders. So from the ABPP, we have Ashish Chauhan. From NSUI, we have Neeraj Mishra. From ISA, we have Aman Nawaz. And of course, our main guest today is Justice A.K. Mathur, who has compiled this report. Sir, if I can just bring you to that, obviously you've heard all these reactions. It must be really difficult to please all. Did you anticipate these objections?
Can I speak now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, I've heard the comments, negative comments made by the various organizations. But it's unfortunate that they don't realize the responsibility which we have to shoulder it. And we have to keep in mind the fact that there is a limitation with the government, and looking to the financial condition of the government, we have tried to rationalize the report, which can be said to be a good report in all respect. We can't please everyone, we cannot give everyone to their liking. So we have to rationalize that in best way, looking to the principles of the determination of the pay. We have employed a accrued formula, and on basis of that accrued formula, we worked out the entire pay structure. And the determination of pay has been made taking into consideration the inflation. We cannot nullify the 100% inflation. Therefore, we have taken all these factors into consideration, and keeping in view the financial condition of the state center's health, and then we give them a 2.57 multiplier for them.
Justice Mathur, may I ask, one of the complaints that some of these groups had is the fact that it is less than last time, which is last time they got 30% pay hike, this time is 23.5% pay hike. Why is it that the 7th pay panel's percentage hike is less than last time? Can you just quickly?
At the time when 6th pay commission was there, at that time there was economy was blooming. At present, the economy is not that very prosperous. So we have to keep in mind the constraint of our Indian economy also. We can't turn the government bankrupt for payment of the bonanza to the employees. Therefore, we have to rationalize both the aspects, and as such we have done our effort. Some might be happy, some might be unhappy. That can't be helped.
Okay, Justice Mathur, we have lots of people who have questions for you. We have lots of people who have comments as well. They just want to say, and of course, this show is about student union leaders. So I just want to get reactions now. If the ABVP spokesperson who is there in Mumbai, Ashish Chauhan, are you with the Majdoor Sangh, the RSS's Majdoor Sangh, which is very unhappy, or are you welcoming this panel's recommendation?
Sunitra, as far as 7th pay commission is concerned, I would say the pay hike has been suggested and it will go to the cabinet and cabinet will approve it. But as far as Young India is concerned, I would say there has to be some reforms regarding the services. We cannot compare the services of the private sector and then say it has not been increased in that level. I would say as far as delivery of the private sector is concerned, we have to somewhere understand these things, that people are turning towards private sector, they are for services also. So we need to reform in terms of services, and delivery should be increased in government services, and that's how this pay commission will be actually materialized for India, for Bharat.
You've raised a good point, and I want to get the audience here before I come to you as a spokesperson. I just want to get the audience here now that these pays, they sound really good, and in fact in the lower levels it's better than private sector. Now does that make you, all of you as college students, make you look at it as a viable option or no? Anyone? Yeah?
Well, I think the government sector has to meet with the salaries of the private sector, because we see people are going for more pay these days. They are going for higher salaries these days. They don't look for job security because they can switch their jobs. So
but even now, you don't think even now it looks attractive?
My question is that since at this time India is facing a deficit of 6,800 million US dollars, is this the right point to implement this 7th pay commission? It will boost the incomes of the middle class government officials, but will it not have an impact on the common people of India?
That's what NSUI's point also was, that you think it's too much of a burden.
Right. My concern actually was, I have actually 2 points to make. The first one being the amount of pressure which will come on the treasury of this country. With a limited taxpayers economy, we have to make 1 trillion rupees for this scheme only, for the 7th pay commission, and that too being cut from the general budget and the railway budget, which actually caters for the basic amenities which the common people of this country needs. Also, it has a very much disparity, considering the fact that the minimum wage for an unskilled worker has been increased to 18,000. But on the contrary, for someone like a cabinet secretary, which we have been quoting, from 90,000 they are going to 2.5 lakh rupees. So why this much disparity?
Okay.